So welcome everybody, good morning, and let's begin with the practice. So I hope today you hear me better, and if ever you don't hear me, or where is my Japanese friend, translator, you can ask me, okay, if ever my French accent is difficult, okay? So let's begin. So remember to keep the hips opposite of the movement. So you keep the hip here and you turn your lumbar. Okay, not your shoulder, but lumbar. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go up and we release the weight on the heel and we hang up and release to open the fascia tissue. So feel the open little by little. Okay, and now we go on the floor and sit but not sit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay, we go behind the head. So remember, when we go down, we go backward, okay? So when you sit but not sit, you put your spine straight and you go backward. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. And now we go to the front and to the side. Bend. So stretch backward your legs and open from your lumbar. Six, good. And now we stretch frontward and backward. 1, 2. So try to put your spine straight. 3, 4, 5. So feel you open your lumbar. 6, okay? And now downward. Stretch backward your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a breath in any posture. 8, 9, 10. And last one, and we go down. Okay, so feel your belly breathing and feel between your belly and your lumbar. First step, you want to feel the movement between your belly and your lumbar. You want to feel your lumbar are breathing. And relax all your body. Feel the weight is on your heel. And feel your sacrum is breathing. Imagine your sacrum is growing into the ground. Growing and growing far away into the ground, to the earth. And feel the chi coming up into your spine. So feel your spine is breathing. And now we go up. Breathe into your sacrum. Feel your sacrum is growing into the heaven. And put your weight on your toes. And coming back. Feel your sacrum breathing, your lumbar breathing. First your lumbar, okay? Then sacrum, and then hands and feet, so legs and arms. And activate the spiral in your fingertips, in your lagong points, in your toes, and in your palm, in your sole of your feet. The weight is on the heel. Feel all the spine is breathing. And we go back up. The weight on the toes, stretching your legs, breathing in your sacrum and in your spine. Relax totally your head. Okay, and one last one. So connect to Mother Earth. Feel the chi from Mother Earth coming into you. So imagine you fill your body with golden light. And release the tension to the ground. And now we go up. Last time. Release your head. Put your weight on your toes. Breathe in your sacrum. And in all your spine. And now shake your spine like a happy dog. Okay? Happy dog or happy fish. So feel all your spine is moving, rocking, shaking. Shake. So check any spinal cords to be sure the movement can spread everywhere in all the spinal cords. And feel happy in each spinal cord. And now we come back one by one. So sometimes it's not easy to be a happy human. So be a happy dog for 1 minute every day. Okay, here. So go on the side and take a breath. Breath. On the other side. Six, good. Okay. And now, ankle bones. So feel happy to have ankle bones. Oh, look all the movement we can do. So good. So feel the happiness to be able to do all this movement. You know, like if you were little child. Look, oh, I can do all of that. What amazing it is. And the other side, other direction. Yeah, good. Move your toes, move your fingers, make faces. Also, Begin to squeeze, it's pumping in your three ingots. Good. Let's go to the knees. Okay, other direction. Okay, rub the knee warm. Okay, hit around the knee cup. Other side. Warm your knee. Okay, hit on the knee, around the kneecap. Okay, move your both kneecap, patella. Okay. Okay, and grab it and pull it forward when you stretch backward your legs. Okay, now we arrive to the hips. So one big circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and now sacrum. So we put our hands on the sacrum and we do little cycle with the sacrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one other direction. So feel your sacrum is moving. Okay, and rub your sacrum warm. Rub on both sides of your sacrum. Smiling into your sacrum. So feel happy in your belly, your heart, and your head, and your sacrum. And now hips. And groins. You see yesterday here, the blood is flowing here in the legs, okay? If here it's not flowing well, the legs are not well nourished by blood, okay? So here it's good every day. You rub and you laugh inside inwardly. Okay, okay. And now the hips. So here, okay, this one, okay. So hips behind, hips to the front, okay. So with the arms, yes. Okay, 6 other side. So same thing, okay. 1, 2, okay. No need to go high. You know the high is good for you, okay? Good. Okay, and now put the hands in the train big and here. Okay, so we bend from our hips, okay, here. And stretch backward the hands. 1. Now the side. 2. So we go down, we have to go down. 3, so you have to feel it behind the leg. 4. So keep the head like that, okay? 5. And 6. Good. Okay. Let's open the inward side, okay? So here, big, okay, and here. Okay, and here, big. So big, here. Okay. 2, okay? So here we bend, here we feel the opening, okay? 3, we go. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Okay. Now this one. So we press here, we sit backward, okay, and here. Good. Okay. So feel the difference between the two legs. It's different? Good. So let's go to the other one. Good. So you feel the chi is moving, yeah? So this is our aim. When we do morning exercise, we want to see the chi flow. Okay, and here. 1. So here, this hand go here. Okay, here. 2. 3. Good. Okay. So activate the blood in the leg. Yeah, good. Okay, and sacrum. 1. So to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5. So chin in. And when the sacrum go to the front, we squeeze our 3 in gates. So we activate the pump to bring the chi up to the brain. And lumbar. So your feet, so your toes, your heel, okay, on the floor. So feel your pumping in your joints. All your legs, your joints are pumping. Syringate and lumbar. And now, lower thoracic. And middle thoracic. Inhale, exhale. Now upper thoracic. Open and close. Okay, good. And the shoulders. So pushing the 8 horses, okay? So here we go, so we go to sit but not sit. So you want to feel the stretch from your lumbar to your fingertips. And chin in. Lightly stretch, okay? Gentle stretch. We don't go like tensing the muscle, okay? We don't want this. We want to pump in the soft tissue. So all the spine stretch. Okay, good. And now the head. Okay, other direction. Okay, let's go to do all the spine. So spinal cord breathing, we inhale, golden light, and we exhale. So activate all your pump, okay? You want to feel activating sacrum, lumbar, thoracic, lower, middle, upper, and you want to activate the neck, okay? If you go like that, you don't feel nothing here. You go like that, okay? Nothing happen here, okay? If you want to feel that here you are pumping, you have to go like that. Now you feel here. Do you feel the difference? Do you feel here activating? Okay, so that's important, okay? So inhale, golden light. Release all the tension to the ground. Inhale, golden light. Release all the tension to the ground. And squeeze your perineum, your syringate, and bring the chi up to the spine. And inhale, golden light. Release to the ground the muscle tension. Then activate the syringate and bring the chi up to the spine, to the brain. And inhale, golden light. And again. Good. Okay. So now the shoulders, yeah. So one. So perhaps you feel sweating. Good. Okay. Every day a little sweating is good. This is not from me, you know, this is from Watwo. I don't know if you know these famous doctors from Chinese medicine that is now considered like God by Chinese people, Taoist culture. Watwo, okay? He say every day. So he did the Qigong that is famous, Qigong, the 5 animals. Perhaps you have heard about it. So every day we have to sweat a little bit, yeah? To free the toxin. Not too much. Not too much sweating is not good. because then you lose your liquid organics and you get weaker. But a little sweat every day, important, okay? So now shoulder, so 1, 2, 3, okay? And other direction, 1, 2, 3, good, okay? And now, so we repeat like this one, 1, 2, 3, okay? Other direction, 1, 2, 3, okay, good. Now this one. So 1, 2. So squeeze your 3 ingots when you go to the maximum of stretch. 3. Other direction. 2, 3, good, okay. And now 1, 2, 3, and other direction. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now, all right. So sometimes when you do chin extend, your shoulder get a little bit tense, okay? So every day, you lift up your shoulder and relax suddenly to the ground. And feel the vibration coming from the ground in all the part of your body. Good. So you know, this one is part of the Badrajin Qigong, yes? And this one, we say that it comes from the 12th century, okay? From General Fay. And this exercise, they say, it can cure everything. So if you don't know what to do, if you remember nothing of what we've learned here, you just do this one. They say, now we cannot say that today, it's prohibited to say that. But in the 12th century, they say that. This one can cure everything. Why do you think they say that? What does this exercise? It's a question. Moving energy, okay, releasing tension, making the qi flow. All the illness come from stagnation of qi, okay? So you have to make the qi flow every day. That's really important, okay? And also it activates the bones, okay? And what we've seen last week with Master Chia in the bones is a defense system, yeah? Is a white blood cell, immune system. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good. So, okay, so now, the spine, yeah? Okay, so here. So, we look backward. So, turn from your lumbar first, thoracic, middle, upper, and cervical. So, lumbar, thoracic, lower, middle, upper, and then circles. And 6. Okay. And now the spine. Okay. So 1, 2. So walk from your sacrum, lumbar, one by one. 3. 4. 6. And other direction. So it's really important to free the spine, you know, when you heal with your hands, you need to make work your nervous system. If there is some blockage in the spine, communication is not good between your hands and your brain. So sacrum, lumbar, lower, middle, upper thoracic, sacrum, lumbar, lower, middle, upper thoracic. Good. Okay. So let the magic happen in the day. Okay. Happy day. Okay. And okay. So feel the chi in your hands, like if you had Tai Chi balls in your hands, spinning, and bringing more chi in your hands, and the Tai Chi ball spinning around above your head. So if you feel more chi coming, and then you bring your hands, one to the sacrum, one to the occipital bone, and you feel it's breathing in your spine. So feel a nice warm sensation spreading in your spine. Okay, and let's activate the immune system. So and breathe in your thymus gland. Smile and breathe in your thymus gland. Like a flower opening and closing in your thymus gland. And now we go to the Tantien. So like if you were at school, okay? So we stay with the mouth closed. And what is important is to feel the vibration. You make vibrating your lower Tantien, yeah? and breathe in your lower dantian. Okay, so let's activate a little bit the lower part of our lungs. So we make the C sound and we exhale, and when we inhale, we push out our fingers, okay, with the breathing, okay. Good. Okay, now let's activate a little bit the sinus, and so the nitro, ni yeah, this one. How do you say? Nitrous oxide. Exactly, nitro oxide. Okay, okay. So monoxide d'azote in French. So here, so we inhale. You inhale, and you want to open all your nostrils. Yeah. So really deep inhale, and you keep a little wide, and you release. And again. So you keep a little wide and you release. And one last one. Open deeply your sinus. And it will help to relax the blood pressure and to make the blood flow better, yeah? You can feel it, yeah? It's different. Okay? So now, navel. So let's do the reverse breathing. So remember what we said yesterday? So 3 in-gates, and also activate the inner part of the brain, yeah? So, okay, to activate the pumping in the brain. You know, yesterday we've been spoken about Parkinson, yeah? They've been studied why a cell can become older in the brain. So they want to study that. They take the old cell out of the brain, and when they put it out, they saw that it was young again. Just when they put it in a neutral liquid, it was young again. Why? Because the cell was getting older because of the pressure of the brain. You see? So we need to open and close the brain, okay, to make it not have too much pressure on the cells, because then they produce calcium. Then it avoids them to work normally. Then they become older. It's a research from 2017 or something like that. Okay, so let's do it. So 3 in-gates and upper part, okay? Okay, and feel all your spine. We don't want to tense our muscle, we want to pump in our soft tissue. So when you do that, at the same time, you root. So outer part of the feet has to be parallel to have the right posture of the hips, yeah? Okay, so feel your 4 diaphragm. So skull diaphragm, okay? Scapular diaphragm, thoracic diaphragm, and pelvic diaphragm are working together. So in a yin manner. So you just listen to the movement between your navel and your lumbar, and try to relax, to feel this movement, express itself in these 4 diaphragms. Just relax all your body to let the movement from between the belly and the lumbar expressing itself in the 4 diaphragms. Okay, and one again. And imagine a red ball in your lower dantian, warming your lower dantian. Imagine a red ball between your navel, pubis, and lumbar. Till you feel it's warming and relaxing this area.